Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your November 2020 reading. Hey, this is my cat Sunny. He's here for your reading. Hey, buddy. So off camera, I shuffled and laid out 10 cards in Celtic cross formations. I'm going to go through all the cards with you, and then I'm going to get into your reading. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell for notifications. In addition to monthly and weekly readings, I'm also doing daily readings, so please check those out. Anyway, let's get to your reading. So, main card, main theme of your month, Three of Swords. The challenge is the Fool. Foundation of your month, Ace of Wands. Past influence of the month, Four of Swords. Present influence is the Ten of Wands. Future influence, Ace of Cups. You are feeling, your thoughts and your feelings, Nine of Swords. Others' thoughts and feelings towards you, the Ace of Swords. Your hopes and fears, the Chariot. And the final outcome is the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing all of your outcomes as being good. It's just that the path to your outcomes might be a little rocky. You might be giving yourself a hard time a little bit. I definitely see this month as a major healing month for you with this Three of Swords. I don't think that there's more hurt on the horizon. I think that this is past hurt that you are finally reconciling, okay? You're kind of getting over it. You're moving on from it. You're giving yourself time to heal, okay? You've given yourself time to heal. So I think this is going to be a major healing month for you. I think that things are going to change for you. It's going to be very different for you going forward, Gemini. And your challenge is just to trust, okay? The Fool. To just trust. To make that leap, okay? Regardless of what happened in the past, you know? You might have done something in the past and it might have, like, burned you. You might have, like, so you might be hesitant to just take a chance. You might be hesitant to just go out there and just try again. But the challenge is asking you to actually do that, to actually take a risk, take a chance. Your foundation is the Ace of Wands, so yeah, you're feeling a little bit more motivated, okay? A little bit more motivated. You have a new fire, new fire in your step. You know, you're raring to go, okay? So that could contribute to this healing process you're doing, okay? You finally have an opportunity to move on, so that makes you feel like there's this fresh energy coming in, okay? Your past influence, Four of Swords, so you might have had to retreat. You might have had to find some solitude recently because you had to recuperate, okay? So I see that this recuperation is kind of done. So now you're kind of back on the playing field. With this current energy, the Ten of Wands, there might be a little too much on your plate. You might have gotten back to your work and seen, oh my god, this is too much stuff, I'm going to have to reorganize. So yeah, you're going to have to reorganize, reprioritize. It might be hard to do that. It might be hard to decide, okay, I just can't do this. I want to do everything. Of course I do, but I can't do it all. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can do, what I can't do, and move forward from there. But I definitely see by the end of the month that there's a renewal, okay? A renewal of energy, a renewal of emotional energy. There could be more emotional support coming in for you. There could be an affirmation of love, okay? There could be a new relationship on the horizon. A new romance. You could just be feeling a lot of joy. Something could have come through for you. You could have had a success of some kind, and so that brings a renewed sense of joy, a renewed sense of love for your journey. You are feeling thoughts and feelings. This is Nine of Swords, so you might be worried about something. You might be a little concerned that something's just not going to pan out. You might be having restless nights. You might not be able to sleep. Regardless of whether this is a real thing or not, depends on your situation, okay? A lot of times Nine of Swords is worry. It's worry over something that might not necessarily be a problem, okay? It could be a problem. It could be something that's keeping you up. But it also could be something that you might need to just realize that you're doing it, realize that you're stuck in this worry and this fear patterning, and move yourself out of it, okay? Because it's not going to help you heal, okay? I know that you might be worried that you might get hurt again, okay, or that you might get resistance. You might have you might see enemies everywhere. You might be hemmed in. This is not necessarily reality, okay? This could be a perception. So just watch that. Other people's thoughts and feelings, Ace of Swords. There's some new information coming out about you that people are going to start to see you in a different light. I mean, your reputation might have gotten messed up. Someone might have, people might have said some bad stuff about you, and people got this wrong idea about you. But now the truth is coming to light, okay? Whatever that is, okay? So you can count on people being able to change their minds about you, okay? Or change, how they're thinking about your situation, your projects, the things you're putting out in the world. They might have a more positive take on it now. But anyway, the hopes and fears, Chariot. So I think you're hoping that you're going to be able to move forward in leaps and bounds, that you're going to be able to leave all this behind and just start fresh, turn over a new leaf, and just go forward with confidence. Yeah, I definitely see this as a hope that you just get to move past this time in your life, this period of your life, and that you don't ever have to look back. So I definitely see that happening for you. There could be a fear that you won't be able to move on, that you're going to be stuck in this place forever, that your reputation's always going to be soured, or that you're going to have to carry around all of these past decisions forever. I don't necessarily see that as the case, Gemini, because I think by the end of the month you're going to be feeling more secure than you ever have, okay? You're going to be feeling like, I did the right thing, even though it seemed like the wrong thing at some times, it ended up yielding the right results. So you're gonna be seeing that, feeling that. It's gonna be obvious to you, Gemini, that even though it looked a little weird going in, it looked a little wonky, it actually ended up being for the best, okay? Or you might see a need by the end of the month to be a little bit more conservative with your resources. Maybe before you were just trying to get to a certain outcome, and so you spent so much money, you spent so much time and energy, and I think I see this turning around for you, okay, to where you're going to be feeling a little bit more secure, a little bit more on top of it, a little bit more, a little bit more resourceful, So yeah, I definitely see some healing happening. There's going to be something that comes in that's going to change your perspective about your place in the world, about how other people look at you. And it's going to feel good. Like, you're going to feel a lot better about it. Sorry for the pause. I had to let my cat in. Yeah, so you've had this time to recuperate with the Four of Swords. So you've had time to yourself. You've had time to think it over. You're reorganizing your workload, because that's going to be really big going forward. Don't overwork yourself. There's no point to it, Gemini. Pick the things that are going to be the most helpful to you and leave the rest behind. Just don't worry about the rest, because the rest, it might just be an outgrowth of your obsession to right your situation, okay, to make your situation better and more right for you. So I think if you do all that, you reorganize, I think you're going to see some new opportunities, okay? Some renewal, some emotional renewal. I'm getting a lot of emotional renewal. You're going to be feeling better about yourself. You're going to be feeling better about your place in the world. You're going to feel like all of this stuff that I did, I was doing this to make the world a better place. I don't understand why no one sees that. It just seemed like they were just, the world was just against you from the start. But I think that instead of going into worry about it and fear about it and like, oh my God, I just cannot get a break, you're gonna start to definitely have some different opinions, okay? Some people are gonna look at you and be like, wow, you actually did do this. Like, you actually did do the things you said you were gonna do. You actually did get results. We might have fought you the whole way, just because perhaps they didn't have belief in you. Perhaps they just saw what they wanted to see, and they didn't care about the actual real results, you know what I mean? And so I think people are going to actually see that, and I think you will be able to move on. I think you will be able to move into security. You will be able to move into emotional renewal. You will be able to leave this part of your life behind you. You're going to grow. You're going to definitely take the best parts about it and move forward, but you're going to be able to move into a new energy completely, okay? Yeah, Gemini, just whatever those old hurts come up, honestly, you could hold a grudge against people that had it out for you, or you could just simply say, obviously they didn't understand. Obviously they don't understand me. So I can forgive myself. I can let myself move on. I don't necessarily need these people or whatever, this, situation to approve of it. I can still move on. I can still get better. I can still improve. I can still feel better about my situation. And that's exactly what you're going to do, Gemini. So just reorganize, reprioritize, focus on the stuff that's the most important right now, and get yourself better. Get yourself well, okay? Feel good about yourself, okay? Because you are awesome, okay? You're doing amazing things. You might not get the thanks you need or want, but that's okay. Because in the end, it's all about how you are going to look back on it and how you're going to perceive it, okay? You have to be satisfied with it, okay? So if you're satisfied with it, then that's all that really matters, okay? I hope this was helpful, Gemini. Take care.